So Black Panther hit theaters today, the day that I'm recording this, and I will be discussing my thoughts and opinions on this. This review is spoiler free, so with that being said, let's start this video. So Black Panther, in my opinion, was one of Marvel's best movies. So let's start out with the action. So the action, it was very intense. It was amazingly filmed with no quick cut and shaky cam, and I found that very pleasant because it's a great thing to see action movies without shaky cam and you could actually see the character's face and what's actually happening. So Black Panther, it added suspense to its action. It had cool stunts. Everything was greatly done in this movie. It was fun and entertaining to watch. Now let's talk about the acting. So the acting, it was amazing. Every single actor in this movie played great in their role. This movie was extremely well directed and it deserves a real applause. Now this movie, it does have flaws, and my main issue with this movie is it pulls out a lot of stuff from out of nowhere. It feels like it pulled out a lot of fantasy, so non-realistic things out of this movie, and I know that the genre for this movie is science fiction, one of them, but I feel like they pushed the limits a bit too far on this. Like, they pulled a lot of stuff out of they pulled it out of nowhere. It kind of made up history as it went on as well, including this beginning scene where he tells the story of this, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it, but I did find this as a major problem. But everything else, it was extremely well directed, it was extremely well acted, and the action sequences were amazing. Now, before I give this movie a rating, I'm going to talk to my friend Max about what I think and what he thinks.
Hello, Michael.
Alright. So,
okay.
What do you think about this movie?
I believe that the Black Panther movie was a very good, standalone movie. You know, giving context to the rest of the Marvel Universe, but still, keeping it in its own area, so it's not completely tied in with everything. But it is a little far-fetched. It's more, it's not relatable to the more Marvel realistic movies, but it does in the beginning. It does give good context on what will happen, but also keeps the audience on their toes. So I believe this movie is really good. It's worth your money and your time, and you should definitely go see it.
So, what do you think about the acting in this movie?
The acting was on point. It was very well directed. It was good chemistry between each actor. They knew exactly what they were gonna say before they even said it. You know, they were very how their actions, fighting and all the action and just suspense built up by each character by themselves was very good. So I think it was a really good movie.
So what do you think about non-shaky cam and quick cut editing?
The thing with shaky cam and quick cut is it's kind of more YouTube-y, but for a movie of this quality, yeah. I believe it should be nice and cool and being able to watch all the action happen, but still not being fully immersed in it, so that you could get an idea of what it would look like outside of it. So I think quick cut and shaky cam is good for some instances, but this movie, it wasn't in there and it was very helpful.
Yeah, so one thing about this movie, as it went on, is it pulls a lot of stuff out of nowhere. And that's a big problem I had with this. So, what do you have problems with this? What do you think can be improved about this?
I feel like it could definitely be more relatable to the other Marvel movies surrounding it.
So, these action sequences, I found them extremely intense, and there was this one scene where they were falling through the sky. I'm not going to reveal too much about it, but it was just, you could see them both fighting each other. You could see them punching each other. It's a great thing to watch. And there's also a scene where they're on the edge of a mountain, and yeah, basically it's fun to watch. It's so enjoyable. And how did you feel about this? Did it bother you? Would it bother you if there was any shaky cam or just quick cuts and all that stuff?
With this kind of movie, I believe shaky cam is a good idea, but I wouldn't use it in all action movies, and especially I wouldn't use it a lot in this one, mostly because I mean Black Panther and African tribes, you don't have all the technology, so you kind of like to slow like tribal movements.
Yeah. Now, one thing, like, shaky cam was used a lot in the Bourne movies, if you ever noticed that.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel like you're actually there. It makes you feel what he's feeling. But I feel like that movie, the movie that we just watched, it didn't really... I feel like this one didn't really need shaky cam. I feel like since it was more like laid back, it was just like what you just said. It was more slow paced. It was fun to watch, and there was a lot of karate in this movie, and I mean a lot. It was really fun to watch. So, anything you want to wrap up? Anything else you want to say?
Well, for me, I would rate this as out of 1 to 10, I would say a 9.5.
I give it an A- as well. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Say bye, Max.
Bye.
Alright, and yeah, basically I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll try to get a movie review out next week, or hopefully another one this week if I see any others. So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.